Chris Nowalski from the Night Report, James Scratch, NJ.com, Chris Eisman, Asbury Park Press, and Fooch. So we'll keep the same format we've been going with. Coach, we'll throw it to you first for an opening statement.
Perfect. Again, thanks for having me today. Just excited to be back here at Rutgers under Coach Shiano and his great staff, and just looking forward to getting on the field with our guys for the first time and going out there and putting out a great product that Rutgers alumni, Rutgers will be proud of.
We'll go into questions. We'll start with Richie.
Hey, Coach, what's going on? Hope all is well. So the first thing I got for you, I know you've been around campus the past couple of years with Lafayette, with the summer camps and all, but what's it like to finally be back on the sideline for Rutgers?
I couldn't write a better script. Like, this has been a dream come true to come back home, come to New Jersey, to actually be coaching where I played at, under the coach that I played for. Coach Shiano's been coaching for a long time, and to be able to learn from him on a daily basis has been awesome. It's just a dream come true, honestly.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Bobby?
Tiquan, how you doing?
I'm great. Yourself?
Good. Hey, I wanted to ask you, you played for Coach, now you're coaching for him. What's been the biggest differences, and have you seen a change in him from, when you played for him as a coach, now coaching for him as a coach?
The biggest difference, I would say, when you're a player, you always want to know what's going on behind the scenes in those coaches' meetings. And now I get to take part in those staff meetings. And it's been awesome, man. Just the way Coach Shiano leads this organization, to see it firsthand on a daily is unbelievable. Like, I've been taking numerous amount of notes, just learning from Coach. And the change in him that I've seen is that, I guess, going through the recruiting process with his sons, you got Joey and then the twins being at Amherst. He's experienced being a parent of a recruit, so it's become more personable. I feel like the relationship thing that we're really taking advantage of as a staff is because Coach has had that experience of being a parent and his kid being recruited. He's been on the other side, so that's helped us tremendously in this recruiting process.
Thanks, Coach.
Chris Nowalski?
Hey, Tiquan. I just wanted to ask you, what's your philosophy as a coach, and what's your personality like as a coach?
My philosophy, I want all of my guys to be fearless. I want them to play fast, and I want them to be fearless. And that starts with knowing what to do. You have to study the playbook. You have to put in the work. And secondly, I'm huge on extra work. As all you guys know, when I came to Rutgers, I wasn't a high caliber player. And even playing in the National Football League, I wasn't an all-pro or a pro bowler. I had to work for everything that I got. And I want to pass that down to my players. If you put in the work, it will pay off. But you have to put in the time. Whether that's studying the playbook, throwing with the quarterbacks extra, doing rice bucket routines, whatever it is, you have to put in the time. Like, greatness doesn't happen overnight.
Cool. Thank you.
Scratch?
Hey, Tiquan, this group of receivers, I know you haven't been on the field with them much, but there's a lot of guys who played a lot, but they haven't necessarily had a lot of success. What do you see from this group, and how do you some of these guys are now juniors and seniors, how do they kind of break through at this point of their career?
What's cool about this opportunity is that they all start with a fresh slate. So anything they did that happened in the past, it doesn't matter. It's our job here as this new staff is to get these guys prepared and ready to play games, whether it's in the fall, whether it's in the spring, whether it's all Big Ten or it's our regular schedule. It's our job to get them prepared, and that's what we're going to do. But since I've been here, they work very hard. They've been grinding. And the fact that they try to do what you're teaching them is all you can ask for as a coach.
Chris?
Yeah, just having played for Greg, obviously, and been a part of the culture that he developed the first time around. I mean, how much does that help now when it comes to recruiting and kind of selling the program and vision that you want to kind of bring back to the school and the team?
Great question. And it helps tremendously because, like you said, when I was in high school, Coach Shiano shared his vision with me on what he wanted to build Rutgers to be. And now being here now as a coach, I get to share his new vision for Rutgers and what he wants to build it to be, whether that's speaking about competing in the Big Ten, the new facilities that are coming in the near future, and now being a coach, I find myself talking to recruits the same way Coach McNulty, Coach Shiano, Coach Susan spoke to me when I was in high school. So it's been pretty cool.
Thank you.
Coach?
John Underwood, welcome home.
Appreciate it.
It looks like Coach Shiano has, on the offensive side of the ball, a lot of bright minds and a lot of energy. What's it like sitting in those meetings right now?
Phenomenal. First of all, our offensive coordinator, Sean Gleason, one of the most smartest people I've ever been around, and his resume speaks for itself. I mean, at Princeton, they were tearing it up, and then at Oklahoma State, he had the leading rusher in the country. The quarterback was the Big 12, rookie or freshman of the year. Tylan Wallace, great receiver. So the numbers he's put up, it's been phenomenal. But to be working with him on a daily, and the type of person he is, it's even better than the type of coach he is, because he really cares about people. And that's what's different about our Rutgers coaching staff. It's genuine, it's authentic, it's great people. From the top down, Coach Shiano. Offensively, we got Coach Gleason, then Coach Nuns, who was on the last staff, bringing in a guy like Augie Hoffman from St. Joe's, then Andy Arick. He was an offensive coordinator himself at Princeton. So I get to learn from all of these guys with so much experience. It's just been great.
We'll open up the floor for some more questions.
Hey, Tiquan, it's Scratch again. I'm just curious, like, when Greg gets the job, do you expect him to call? Do you, he calls? Did you talk to him in the past about, how does that kind of work?
We did not speak beforehand. I was working with the Miami Dolphins at the time, and truth be told, as they were going through the negotiations up here with Coach and Rutgers, as a guy that played for him, I just was like, I hope this works out. And once he got hired, we were just ecstatic. I have a group chat. It's myself, Jason McCourty, Devin McCourty, Courtney Green, Ron Giroux, and Patrick Brown played with us as well before transferring. And we just all were so excited, man. So excited for Coach, so excited for the program, because we know how hard he works. He's won here before. So I know he's going to lift this program back up. And when I did receive that call, I was ready to go. And I have to give a thank you to Lafayette and to the Miami Dolphins for getting me prepared for this situation, this opportunity.
Tiquan, it's Bobby again. What do you think's been the most challenging part of this, of just introduction to it, going through this whole process during a pandemic?
So a lot of people say it's adversity, it's tough, it's the situation, but we've taken the approach that we want to thrive, we don't just want to survive. So whether we get to meet recruits in person, or I get to speak to them the way we're speaking now over a virtual Zoom or WebEx, at the end of the day, you got to get it done. When we do get to play football, they're not going to say, oh, well, Rutgers didn't have spring ball, or they had to recruit over WebEx. Nobody cares. You just have to get it done. So that's what we're trying to do, just find ways to be successful, whether that's recruiting, whether that's teaching our current players the playbook. And I wouldn't say it's a challenge. Honestly, I've embraced it. Our staff has embraced it, and that's the way we're trying to approach things.
Hey, Tiquan, the unique situation for you. You kind of played under the strength and conditioning coach who got you bigger, faster, stronger. So what's that like knowing, now you're recruiting kids and you work with Jay Butler?
Oh man, it's an easy sell, and what's cool is that Coach Butler, literally hands down the best in the country when it comes to what he does. Best strength coach in the country, and I like the fact that he keeps the before and after pictures. So I get to show recruits before and after of myself. 154 pounds, leaving Rutgers 182 pounds. Like, that's all Coach Butler and his staff. Now, I showed a Kenny Britt and a Ray Rice, but those guys they were a little bit bigger than I was coming in. But you can show the McCourty twins before and after. Myself, a Ryan D'Imperio, how his body developed and changed. And it's an easy sell. When those kids get to see those pictures and the difference from freshman year to senior year, they're like, wow, that's unbelievable. Not to mention the facility here, that weight room is unbelievable. Like, they've done a great job with the renovations of the locker room and the weight room. I tell these players, man, it looks nothing like when I was here the first time, and you guys really have it good. Like, don't take it for granted.
Take one more question.
Hey, Tiquan. Through your experiences, playing at Rutgers, NFL, CFL, and coaching, what techniques are you going to bring to the table for the receivers to basically,
I got you. I'm glad you said that. So, as I was playing, people didn't notice at the time, but when I was playing, say, in the NFL, I got to play for Jacksonville, had a guy like Torrey Holt. I get to play for New England, got Tom Brady, Wes Welker, Deion Branch, Ocho Cinco, Julian Edelman. I go to Tampa with Coach, got Vincent Jackson, Mike Williams. Like, the people that I played with and the coaches that I played for, I try to take bits and pieces from each person and develop my own style. Like, that's what I like about being a receiver coach. It's no right and wrong way. You just have to believe in the techniques and the philosophies that you're teaching. And with my players, what I hope you're going to see is guys that's playing fast, playing with confidence, and just giving relentless effort. Like, I just want them to play as hard as they can whenever they get out there in that field and just enjoy it, because that window of playing football is, as we all know, you don't get to play forever.
Mm.
So whether your career ends after college or it ends 10 years in the NFL, just enjoy every single day and just try to get better each and every day.
Cool. Gotcha. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach, for your time today.
Man, appreciate you guys having me, man. Look forward to hopefully getting in person with you guys and just getting this thing rolling, man. I'm anxious. I'm ready to go.
All right, everyone, have a good day. Thank you.
Cool.
Take care.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Later.
Yep.